Have you ever noticed how the lights in your room can still shine, and yet your heart feels completely dark? Not because there's no light, but because you've forgotten what hope feels like. That feeling that even a small flame could be enough to brighten an entire night. The girl in today's story once had candles like that too. Not fancy or expensive ones, but tiny candles she made herself as a child. In a little craft class back in elementary school, on the lid of each candle, she scribbled with crooked handwriting, "For when I'm sad." She was about 9 back then. One rainy night, her mother scolded her for spilling water all over her homework. Her voice was sharp and tired. The girl didn't say a word. She just ran back to her room, sat in the dark, and reached for one of the candles she made in class. She lit it. The small flame flickered weakly, casting soft light across the walls and onto her tear-streaked face, and she whispered to herself, "It's okay. There's light now. I'll be fine." That was the first time she learned how to comfort herself, not through anyone's embrace, but through a small, trembling light. In the dark, years passed. She grew up, moved out, and forgot all about those candles, until one afternoon, while cleaning out the attic at her mother's house, she found a small wooden box. Inside were the old candles. Their labels faded, but still faintly readable. "For when I'm sad." She laughed softly, a little sadly. How strange, she thought. The very thing she once made to comfort her younger self had appeared again, at the exact moment when the adult her felt most lost and alone. She opened the box. A faint scent of vanilla and honey rose into the air. The same gentle scent of a time when she still believed that small things could save her. She placed 3 candles on her table. One by one, she lit them. The first flickered weakly, then steadied. The second bent sideways, wax dripping down the edge. The third went out from a gust of wind, but she relit it. Finally, all 3 burned together. The light wasn't bright, but it reflected something in her face. Something she hadn't seen in a long time. Hope. In the glow of those flames, she saw herself at 9 years old again, sitting in her old room, knees pulled up, smiling through tears. "See, I'm still here," the little girl said softly. "As long as you light the candle, I'll smile again." Tears fell, but this time, they didn't feel heavy. It felt like being hugged by the inner child she once forgot. She whispered, "Thank you for waiting for me this long." She realized that we spend so much of life searching for light outside ourselves, forgetting that the candle within us only needs a bit of courage to glow again. That light isn't just to guide you forward, it's a reminder. You're still here, you still have something to believe in, and you can always begin again, even with the smallest spark. If you're listening to this, close your eyes. Picture 3 small candles in front of you. Each one represents a hope. Now, write down 3 things that make you want to keep going. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's someone you care about, a dream you're not ready to give up, or just wanting to see the sun again tomorrow. Those 3 candles are your reasons to stay. And they're also your inner child's way of saying, "I still believe in something good." That night, the little room glowed with the light of 3 small candles. Not bright, but warm. She sat watching the shadows dance on the wall and whispered to her younger self, "Thank you for teaching me how to light my own way." If you're hearing this now, thank you for staying, for choosing to believe. Even when the world tries to convince you not to. You don't have to be strong all the time. You just have to be gentle enough to light another candle when your heart begins to cool. Sometimes, healing isn't about forgetting the past. It's about looking back and smiling because you finally came home. Thank you for walking this journey with us. This is video 9 inches, the Healing Your Inner Child series. If the imaginary friend was about finding the part of you that got lost, Then the old scented candles is about lighting that part again, so both of you can smile together, in the same gentle glow. See you in video 10, the old film, where we'll sit down with the past, rewatch the moments that once made our hearts shine, and realize we never truly lost our childhood. We just forgot how to see it through the innocent eyes we once had.